Let's talk about New York Fashion Week. I don't think the trends of New York Fashion Week really dictate what I wear, but it does dictate what like other brands and especially like fast fashion brands, what they're going to be making for the upcoming season. So it's fun for me to talk about, kind of discuss what we like, what we don't like, what we want to thrift inspired by these trends, what we want to pull out from our closet that we haven't worn in a while that is back in the trend cycle. La 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 la. Before we get into this video though, I wanted to say thank you so much to Elwood for sponsoring. Got their new polo crew neck on. I showed it in my last video too. I also have it in black. This is a really nice army green color. They're like the perfect way to elevate your just like everyday crew neck, which you guys know is like my favorite thing ever to do. I've been wearing this one nonstop. There's actually like spaghetti on the back from my daughter wiping her hands on me. But then I also style the black one with the logo, which I think is really cool in my last video. And then I have this plain crew neck t-shirt that is like the best material ever. It's like breathable, but not super lightweight. It has like a good feel to it. I've been wearing this one nonstop as well. And then I also just got a pair of their straight cut black sweatpants, the heavyweight sweatpants. These have been my like new uniform as of late, of when I want to feel a little bit cuter than just putting on a hoodie, but still have that comfort. I've worked with Elwood a few times now. You see their pieces on my channel all the time if you watch my videos. Their like t-shirts are my favorite ever. The style, the cut, feel, the colors. Anytime I'm wearing like a baggy t-shirt, just consider it Elwood. All these pieces are made of 100% organic cotton. They also launched 3 new colorways with this collection because they've had the styles before. So they have a pearl, emerald, which is what I'm wearing now, and coal, which is that black color. If you guys want 10% off Elwood, you can use my code Elaine10 at elwoodclothing.com. Get back into it. Okay, so one of my favorite places to see New York Fashion Week content is Who What Wear. They kind of cover street style and runway. I like screenshotted what they're deeming as trending. I'm also gonna do what I think is gonna be trending this spring, which is kind of different because this is like, yes, New York Fashion Week is predicting like next fall what's gonna be trending. Like so many of these things like aren't new. That's another discussion. The first thing Who What Wear said is going to be trending this fall. They call it corporate coded, which I've learned now what TikTok has deemed as office siren. I kind of showed this in my dressing for the female versus male gaze video. It's just like a different version of Y2K to me. Those like skinny sunglasses. I don't know. I think of like Rachel Green working at Ralph Lauren in Friends. And then also what I think of, which is what I said in another video, is like we're not looking at the main character high school students in a Y2K movie. We're looking at like the teachers and what they're wearing. I think it's really cute. I think it's really awesome for people who feel like they struggle with office wear if you go into the office and work. Obviously some of these are a little bit more like sultry than maybe what you'd be comfortable wearing in the office, but you can obviously tone any of these things to what you want. But will this is my only thing with it. I still like it, but my only thing with it is definitely the same thing as like the 2012 girls wearing like pencil skirts and statement necklaces and peplum tops to the club, you know? Like it's literally the same thing, different font. When we make fun of old trends, just think about what you're doing now. Just goes to show that like we come up with different words to like wear the same things over and over and over. I think it's cute. I don't really think I'd like buy anything to really fit this trend. I don't know, maybe those little like quarter length sleeve tops are kind of hitting the mark with this. Those like swinger coats that I really like. I just don't think I would wear like a full corporate coated outfit. I'd like elements of it and working it into my style. Like cardigans, like a full button up like Miu Miu-esque cardigan that kind of would be called like corporate coated, but you pair with jeans or like joggers, something that like isn't, you know, like mix and match your aesthetics. Okay, next thing, another like TikTok term, which kind of makes me like not like what Who What Wear putting out, like is this just from TikTok, is the modern mob wife. Is literally just like fur jackets. We've been seeing them for a while now. I really don't like new fur because if it's faux fur, it's literally just plastic. And then if it's new fur, like real fur, that's gross. So if you want a fur jacket, just try and thrift it. Obviously you can thrift real fur, faux fur, whatever you prefer. I don't know, like it just doesn't spark anything into me. And I wish we didn't call it the modern mob wife. I'm not on TikTok anymore, you guys, so I don't really know what people are saying about it on there, but I know it's from TikTok because like Trisha Paytas posted about it. And okay, next thing, pencil me in. Pencil skirts. We were seeing kind of discussion last year about a midi skirt, which at first I said I didn't like, and now I'm very into, which I just think it's funny, and you know, anything I say, don't listen to me. It's fine, it's cute. I think they're pretty. I think I just like things with a little bit more movement, so maybe an asymmetrical hem, a ruffle hem, like the mini skirt or midi skirts that I have. They just feel a bit more youthful and like undone. That's how I feel about that. These are really easy to thrift though. Everything so far has been super easy to thrift. They're calling it sweated out, which is just like sweatpants and athleisure. Like who doesn't like that? But as of like feeling inspired by it, I'm not. I don't know. I think we've been seeing a lot of like people wearing joggers and athletic clothing already with like ballet flats, which is a lot of what I'm seeing here. Just like fancier shoes and a more athletic bottom, which I've liked and I've been into. I don't know. Like, I just don't care to see this on the runway. Is that weird? Because I think like I look at it and I do like it because it is what I wear. But I don't know. I kind of want like when I see runway fashion, like I don't want to be able to recreate it. I want to have to like do a spin off of it. That might be a very unpopular opinion. Next thing is 24 karat. I feel like I'm being negative, but I do not like this whatsoever. I think that this kind of like gold metallic just always looks cheap. And I like this silver metallic. I've always liked the like silver metallic version of this, but the gold metallic I just do not like. But if it is your color theory, color undertone for you, I guess that's great. It obviously does look so good on like certain skin tones. All the skin tones here it looks really good on, but it's not for me. We're seeing a lot more like 80s inspired things though, which is so funny because I feel like that's the one decade we haven't seen too much of, unless you want to count like puff sleeves. We've seen a lot of, but other than that, like not too much 80s. Biker shorts. I always like eat my words. Okay, so then it deems some of the it items, and I wanted to talk about a few of these. The first one is the Coach bag charms. I think that this is so fun, and there's so many ways to do this. Obviously, not with Coach, with bags you already have. I bet most of you watching has a shoulder bag and a bigger bag, even like a tote bag, just to like lay your shoulder bag over your tote bag, and it's like a double flat pochette kind of moment. Like it's weird that we saw the Louis Vuitton double pochette. I don't know how you say it. And we didn't feel inspired by that, but like this Coach way of doing it, like so mismatchy and like haphazard. I don't know, it feels so good. I don't think you have to add all the charms like they have. Even just like carrying two bags at once, I absolutely love. I've been carrying, honestly, since like summertime, this bag that's from LL Bean, but like carrying this bag and then just draping a little mini pochette on top would be so cute. Do I have little shoulder bags? Of course I do, but like I have to figure out which one would write on this. But then also just like carrying them both at the same time. I use this as a diaper bag. That's what I was trying to get out. And sometimes it feels big and like, you know, giant void at the bottom. To have like a little mini bag outside of it, I think would be so adorable. So I definitely want to do that and try that out. Even just thrifting a little bag to put on your big bag would be really easy. Or a big bag to put under your little bag. I've seen a lot of people talk about these pillbox hats. This is from the brand Zara. I think that these are very niche to like the fashion influencer and not even really of like our generation or my generation, so to say, but like the generation older I think will be wearing these, and maybe some like fashion girlies who, you know, just like to like play around and be silly. But I can't see anyone really, I can't see too many people my age or younger wearing these type of hats. I feel like we just don't get it. That's that. I just don't get it. The Sandy Lane bow bag, I absolutely adore it. I've been loving these kind of bowling ball bags. I think that's what they're called for a while now. I love a top handle. I've talked about that for a minute also. So this mini bow bag is so adorable. I love this like chartreusey booger color. I think it's so stinking cute. And I think that this is a good way of doing the bow. We'll talk about it a little later. But like this bow doesn't feel haphazard. It doesn't feel like it's not thought out. It feels like a bow on a ballet flat, where like on the toe of a ballet flat is just like common sense, because like, true ballet slippers have, you know, the little bow to cinch so they fit your foot better. So that's what this feels like. I think it's cute. This was the Pranza Scholler, I'm saying that so wrong, capes. I absolutely adore these. I think that this is such a chic like top, but cape. It's probably really easy, not really easy, but it'd probably be easier to DIY too if you find a really wide scarf and you just like either sew the sides together or pin the sides together. But I think this with just like some low-waisted jeans and like pointed toe kitten heels would be so chic for like a dinner like night out in the springtime. I've been talking about like ponchos and capes for a few seasons now, and I really really like credit it all to, I don't know if you guys watch Style Hard. She used to post a lot more on YouTube and like about trends, and she talked about like capes and ponchos back in like 2020, and that's when I first started like having my eye out for them. So we're just gonna see them more and more, I think. And then I also just think that this is a very attainable way to do it. Next it bag everyone's talking about is the Tory Burch shopper tote. The Tory Burch show is really, really good. I absolutely adored it. Tory Burch is like just killing it right now. This tote feels like an elongated Hermes Birkin, and it's really cute. I don't think I would ever buy it, but it's cute, and like I see the appeal to it, and it's got a freaking top handle, so I like it. Okay, next site we're going to is InStyle. They talk about the bow trend as a whole, and the 3 pictures they show, oh my god, I detest. I think bows are cute in your hair. I like them at the end of my pigtails. I like them even like to tie something together, like you're using it for a reason. I do not like the look of little bows, like they look like they're hot glued all over you. No thank you. So I'm very particular about the bow trend. When it looks more incorporated, like even that skirt with the giant bow, I like it more than the other two. It's so funny to see what different colors are like picked out to be the color, the it color. InStyle picks out orange, which I found very odd. I didn't see anybody talk about orange really. And I like this like creamsicle orange, but the other two I could do without. So that's really my thought process on that. I just don't think they fit in my closet at all. And that's really important to decide like if you want to partake in a new trend or you see some of these things as like a new trend, think will it even work in your closet? More about the like office siren, and then we see InStyle talking about the color red. Everybody's been talking about the color red for way too long now. I still think it's adorable. I like a maroon or a burgundy, and a pop of red honestly too, like red tights, the ox blood tights, what it's called in another version. It's cute. There's nothing wrong with like a color, unless it doesn't go in my closet apparently, because I don't like the orange. Okay, then Refinery29 talked about plush clothing. I just like had to talk about this one because it feels so much like my Stussy sweater that I always wear, that cobalt blue sweater. They have this really pretty long plush gown that they show. Super fun. Like you can get it in any color. There's so many ways to do it. I think a cardigan like makes most sense. I think Matilda Jurif, like her line had a little white one. I like a different color a bit more. White kind of feels too like a bunny, if that makes sense. Again, I might eat my words. But another really easy way to do this trend is like a little like mohair-esque beanie or like a plush beanie. I think is so cute. It feels more stylish than just like a knit beanie, but I still like a knit beanie. Here Refinery29 says capes. I don't know about these like long capes, like maybe to dress up. The one that they have shown here, she looks amazing. Like this style and everything about this outfit is really cool, but I just wouldn't wear it. I like my little poncho cape that I have. I sometimes call it a poncho, and I know that's wrong. It's a cape. Yeah, I think just shorter is an easier way to go about it for an everyday person. An everyday person. This one I love, soft ruffles. Love ruffles. I've always loved ruffles. Anytime I would get like a leotard for dance, I would always pick the one with little ruffles on it. And I think that this dress is so adorable. Just another way to add femininity to a piece of clothing. It's funny because this could also be deemed as like, oh my god, am I gonna be an idiot right now? Is it called cabbage hem? To look it up. Lettuce hem. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Lettuce hem. But I don't like lettuce hem things. I don't know why, but ruffles really cute. Not a lettuce hem though. Okay, Refinery29 also talks about rosette brooches, which like I'm honestly so into a brooch right now, or just like a hair clip. I really like being able to like, I want to say like edit, but it's more like a DIY your clothing pieces. You know, like taking your flower hairpins and putting them on your shoes, or like putting them on a shirt and like making the front ruffle down. Like, you know, just DIYing quick fixes that you can like take off your clothes and not be permanent. I think it's a really good way to play into trends and also make your clothes last longer, and even like the little DIY pieces. I don't know, I want to do a full video on it, but I gotta go to Michael's or something. Okay. And that's it for the trends that I felt like talking about from Refinery29, InStyle, and Who What Wear. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to check out Elwood and use my code LANEY10 for 10% off. I will be making a video right now actually. I'll be filming a video about my spring 2024 trend predictions, trends, and yeah. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I love you the absolute most. Bye.